What's up, YouTube? Here again on the K5 build. And this time we're going to talk about lift kits. Now I've got two different options here, and I think I'm going to try two different things. Here I have some, these are RC4wd drive bruiser shackles. They're about, they say 5 or 7, 8 millimeters longer than the Trailfinder 2 shackles. And I'm going to use those on the rear, partially because it's hard to tell on the camera. I can see it in person a lot better. My rear tire is set just a little bit closer to the rear tire well edge than the front, but when you lift it up a little bit, it's perfectly centered. So I don't want to mess with the shocks. I don't want to mess with anything just yet. I want to try it as is, but I need to get a little bit of lift to clear these monster tires that I put on it. And these are the RC4wd drive IROC 155s, Interco IROCs. Very period correct tire for this truck. But for the front, I don't want to just shackle it up because it's going to tilt your steering and it's going to cause some problems with that. So for the front, I have a set of RC4wd drive Super lift blocks. Go old school, do some lift blocks on it. But I'm going to do the back first, see how much lift I get from the bruiser shackles, see if it's enough, and then that'll let us know how much we need to put in the front to level it up. So, let's show you the back here and show you how much longer these are. Alright, so here's the stock shackle, and here is the bruiser shackle. So, it's about, about 6-7 millimeter longer. It is a one-piece shackle where these are two separate pieces. So I'm hoping that doesn't affect the flex of it a whole lot. I don't really think it will, but you never know. Those rear shocks are so long, so they should be okay with a little bit of lift. They've got plenty of stroke lift. Same for the front too. There's just a lot of shock not being used. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw both of these on here real quick, and then we'll look at the height. Alright guys, so those bruiser shackles gave me the lift I needed in the back, and I figured what the hey, I might as well put them in the front too. Just so you know, I did have to drill these out a little bit bigger because it has the, what do you call those, the type of screw you usually use on a leaf spring. It has the, let's see if I can find one real quick. So yeah, it's got the collar on it, or what you call these damn things. It has this kind of bolt that goes in it, so I needed to make room for that to fit in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on the front as well and see if that gives us enough to clear these tires in turning, because it gave me exactly what I needed in the back to center everything up. So, and also on the back I relocated the shocks to the most inward holes on the mount at the top, just to kind of soften it up a little bit. So see what it does on the front. Alright guys, I got the front shackles on. Got the body all bolted down. I even put the pins on the rear mounts. Kind of brought the back end down a little bit, and helps it from wobbling so much. Doesn't look like much lift. I still have my super lift blocks in case I need to go a little bit higher. I still, for some reason, feel like the back tire is further back than it should be. It may just be how it's designed. I mean, I've got from this corner and this corner, I've got the same distance from the tire, but the shape of the tire well tapers at the back, so to me, it looks further back than it is. Or it is further back, but they just based it off of the measurements from corner to corner. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that, because that bugs me a little bit. But so far I don't have a battery or the interior. That's about all the flex that I'm getting out of it, and just minimal tire rub with these at that amount. So I think we're good to go for a test drive, maybe. See if I can find some batteries for that controller. We can just run this thing like it is. So let me get my battery off the charger, see what we can do. Alright folks, first power up, see if it takes off. Alright, everything's backwards. Steering. Ooh, that feels sluggish. Alright, Power on. Where's the on switch? There it is. This has a 45 turn motor and giant tires. We're going to lose the hood and probably the hardtop because they're just sitting on there. So we'll try it with the hardtop. We'll take it in the living room. It's already dark outside, so just get it out and see how fast it is and how it looks on the little hump in my living room floor. Something feels very wrong with the steering. Doesn't feel like my other servos like this. And it likes to roll over. This truck definitely needs a winch. I'm getting some rubbing. I think it's the tires on the leaf springs in the front. I'm hoping my steering is just sluggish because the battery that I'm running is old. It's just my test battery to test things with. I got plenty of power. Way too fast. There's a 45 turn that came with it. One of those trucks that takes power to overcome obstacles. I got the tires turned all the way right now, and they're not. They're still left. Something's wrong with that steering servo. It's not getting enough voltage or something. Ooh. Alright guys, sorry for the crappy video. Not sure my steering servo is right. Sounds kind of funny. Hold the front up here. Sounds okay there. I don't know. You do remember we're still running all 3 leaf springs. So that explains some of its stiffness. But when we start taking leaf springs out, we're going to lose ride height to gain softness and flex. So we may still end up having to do some sort of variation on these lift blocks. Excuse me, to keep the ride height. We may have to remove the smallest leaf and add in some blocks and see how that does. And then if it comes to it, we may have to remove all but the main leaf and see what that gets us without trying to. We'll have to put the second leaf on top of the leaf pack to help prevent axle wrap, especially with this high torque motor. There's 45 turn. It's a little quick, a lot quicker than I'm used to. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end this. We got the ride height right. We're having minimal steering rub. We can live to tweak another day. We can sort this thing out. It's covered in dog hair now from rolling over on my floor. But anyways, yeah, there it is. First run. So yep, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more to come.